We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
I knew we could count on you.
We've been made.
Such an elegant fighter.
Yeah, nice work.
Great job, love.
Let's push through.
Even I had more to learn.
Come on.
This power's getting fierce.
Let's push through.
Oh, that's not half bad.
All right. How's that?
I can feel greater power within.
Very impressive.
We're spotted.
Come on.
Blades at the ready.
I can feel my power growing.
Great find. Keep it.
Minding your health.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Don't let them get the best of you now.
They found us. Alive.
All right. How's that?
Useful. You're looking a little ragged.
We're having trouble. Amazing.
Hey, Krebs.
Great moves back there.
Can't wait for Lelouch Reinhardt Britannia to reveal his final gambit. Nah, I don't actually think he will. I mean, he kinda will, because that's what they already told us about, right? Not just via the Informant, but also via Abbasia.
Fierce.
Talking about that he has some weird magic, some dark magic figured out, right? Stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure he's either half a human or can transform into a human or can summon a human. Gute Sigu, yeah. I mean,
They saw us.
Smiley's so good.
On your toes, everyone.
Power grows stronger.
Or the emoji, I guess.
Hey, you found something.
How you doing, Finn boy? How was your Sunday?
What?
In that case,
Leave it to me.
They saw us. Stay on your toes. Let's take it. We may yet find them.
We've been made.
Currently making IKEA furniture. Oh. Well, I hope you're having
I
fun.
knew we could count on you.
Nice puzzle game.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
Yes, Krebs,
I
yes.
can feel greater power.
I have no idea, but I already fought monsters in here and in the other dungeon that were level 65. And while we ourselves are pretty high level now, Yufa, for example, is still level 61 only. And it doesn't necessarily mean we are that much stronger or so,
That was neatly done.
because it depends where we can use our spots to, our stats. Very cringe.
That was well done.
That's mostly trying to level up the archetype instead, actually. Simply because you get like 2 or 3 stat bonuses, I think, when you level up. Level up the an archetype fully. So that's a small bonus to that.
Looks like it could be useful.
And of course you get access to more spells and such like that. But like I said, my big plan for Louise is actually use the Dark Knight on Chaticus and make it so that hopefully
Avoid this fight.
he's the guy that will be attacked all the time.
That should come in handy.
And then hopefully we will just dodge. Because we already know, thanks to the informant, that Luis will always try to target our weakness. And if you have dodge against lighting, which is our weakness, and dodge in general, and Tsukuya from the start of the battle, then maybe, hopefully, this will be enough so that we get always targeted. We, the Dark Knight, with quite a bit of defense, with quite a bit of HP and so on, you know, that can maybe also recover, and hopefully dodges. And if we dodge, that means he will lose 2 turns.
This tower's getting
That is my hope, our only weakness. Adult pics of Hulkenberg. There might be pics of Hulkenberg, but I'm pretty sure there are certainly no pics of Hulkenbutt. That is a part of the problem here. She got no butt.
All right.
Oh yeah, let's see. We're nearly done, so we can finish this small grind run a bit more.
Can use this.
Or finish this in general, and then we can start the game for real. So, I know, it's like the second or third stream that I named Battle with Louise, but this time for real, right? This time for really real.
Power feels stronger still.
I can feel greater power within.
What?
Meow.
Leave it to me.
Alright, so first things first. I leveled up quite a bit of my... Look at this, 15 times. It comes from the one guy, from the merchant simply. And let's see, not that one, not that one. Well, anyways, I leveled up the Dark Knight. And I'm actually trying to finish the Samurai too, just so because I can. And also finish leveling the Soul Hacker. Time to level out Persona. It's definitely part of the idea. I want ideally to level up everything.
Good.
Because again, for all the stats that you get, right? And for all the additional skills you get, stuff like that. So anyone else on Knight right now? Yes, Basilio actually. Well, you will have to go back to... I don't even know. You're weak to light. That actually would be fine. And you got quite a bit of strength, so...
Stay
You
insane
actually
in a
can
fight?
be that guy.
Not bloody likely.
You will be... Where are you? Because I will probably bring Basilio with us. It should be fine, I believe. You will be the Dark Knight.
By the chivalrous spirit of the night.
But he will get different stuff. And then, who should I take with us for the fight? I mean, Yufa is high level by now. That actually wouldn't be that bad. And since we are the Dark Knight, we could use other classes that are actually good with magic. Like, for example, a wizard. Might be nice. Should get this or Pile Jacques for Christmas. When does Pile Jacques come out? I can definitely tell you that it's a fun game to play. And I would definitely recommend it. November? Well, I don't know, man. You are a big Jacques friend, right? You like Jacques very much. But it's a weird outlier, right? If you got a Berserker with a Dark Knight, you definitely could use a wizard or such. You definitely could. You got 77, which is actually really high too. But you got less skilled overall, I believe. So I could make... But these two... How are you base stats, actually? Roll got this here, so mostly strength based. Hulkenberg is a bit more mixed. Juna got tons of magic yet, so we should take Juna for that. This guy is super quick, obviously, but does not necessarily be helpful. And you are very, very equal, I guess. Alright, so we definitely should, I would say we definitely should take Basilio and Juna with us. Strength and magic +3. What about the golden armor though? Well, would have a bit more dodge, could be useful. And it would increase... But we also have less, but the amount of death that we get is amazing, man. What else do we get from this? Well, resist slash damage. I'm not sure how much slash damage he would do, but he has a sword, right? So he probably will use that. No, we will be using that. Less DLC. You should get Pirate Jacques. I'm not sure if they even will bring out the Elder Scrolls at all, with how it's looking, right? Strength and magic. Let's sort that by rarity. These claw breakers. Strength +6 and resist slash damage again. Increases light attack. Maybe we don't really do light attacks, right? These here are strength and endurance. Prevents frostbite. But what about that? We get Sukuyo at the start. I mean, it has less death, right? But we gain a bit more endurance, a bit more agility, and we get Sukuyo at the start of the battle. And hopefully in combination with all the other stuff, that should be really strong. All starts +5 is probably a good choice, although... Magic and luck +15. What? Who is wearing that? Are you a bit insane? While in the front row increase attack, that might be more useful than +5 stats, but +5 to everything. Let's check out her first, right?
Nice!
Magic +3. Do we have nothing better than magic? Can we search for that? No. Magic +3. Look at strength and magic. Yeah, it's actually the best we have. All stats +3 is pretty good, but I think the Narcissus thing for you would be really good because you get +15 to magic. Basilio here is our fighter boy. Well, why not take this? Ah, because Hulk, you had it, okay. Even better now? Don't worry, it's already maxed in any case. I mean, it's nice that you get so much resistance and so on, right? But do you truly need that? You're probably not defeating anyone. Resist slash damage might actually be useful for you. But you have that here, huh? There's its dark damage. I guess it's the best you can take. And you have that so that in front of you do more damage. I think that's actually fine. It's a good option for you. The big question is, who shall we take as our fourth member? We got Chaticus and Basilio already as frontliner, as well as characters that do physical damage. Quite a bit actually even. Probably could invest a bit more, but it's fine. And Juna here is our magical in the back row. I guess Yufa could have the second biggest amount of magic, even though he's lower leveled. If not, Hulkenberg maybe. Needs a merchant? No, for real. This will be probably a tough fight. I think we should go with Hulkenberg actually. And actually we could try a commander. We got Ice Dodge, Shelter Formation, Movement in all the background, increase the defense, increase all allies attacks for 3 rounds. Yeah, it's not enough depth. It doesn't deal enough damage, sadly. What about a Masked Dancer? You got this. You would have this amazing fan, which got tons of damage on that. Almighty. Someone had it, but it's not doing enough, I'm afraid. A Master Dance would be interesting because of the weapon we have with it, and we could just feature interesting abilities. What about a Soul Hacker, maybe? I don't know. Inheritance would be interesting. Or maybe another wizard. Simply throw her another wizard. That might be interesting, actually. Oh yeah, we have this buffing, for example. Faker? Faker might be an interesting choice too, that's right. Decrease attack, decrease hit, decrease enemy defense, remove all buff effects. Yeah, that might be useful. But I could just throw in stuff to... is anyone leveling that right now? Give me a second. Yeah, she is. Then I just put her to someone else, just for kicks.
No one in this world is not taken
And then
from
we
others.
say Hulkenberg will be doing the Faker. Because she has pretty even stats, I think, which would be a good idea. Cats! Sorry, cats were hunting each other. Summoner would be mostly magic based though. The good idea with Summoner though is that you're very flexible, right? Very flexible. And kind of the attacks have an additional bonus to it. I'm actually not sure how that works. I mean, the end necessary, that's true. That's true. No, but I don't have a level with many because it's very expensive. Like, really expensive to level Summoner. I mean, you could use Yufa, of course, because I have leveled it with her. But she's the lowest level one, and she got the least amount of archetypes, so the least amount of bonus points. If we do want to take the Summoner, we would need to use Yufa. I mean, okay, we can just take it. Why not? There, we'll be selecting Yufa with a Summoner.
This is the power said to belong to a priestess.
Give me a second. Didn't we have the Devil Summoner for you, lady? Actually, we can't take the Devil Summoner just yet, because we're with the Magic Seeker at 10. It's not so bad, because we would need to re-level it anyways, right? Still, Yufa.
Sounds like a lovely time.
Let's see if we can make it a little bit better, right? What are your current stats with that? It's really pretty even, which actually is bad. Oh my god. Anyways, don't rely on a Summoner. I mean, no, they don't have stats. They don't have stats, you just use them as spells. For example, you would use this here, and that would be based on the level of Yufa, of course. The nice thing here would be that this would, for example, lower the attack power. That's only medium damage, which is A. Heavy, may inflict burn. It's not that strong though, that's a problem. I mean, we can throw some MP thing here, that's not so bad. But I think, I'm not sure if that actually is good enough, to be honest. The weapon is also pretty weak. No, it won't be the Summoner. No Summoner. Yeah, it's weak. For comparison, check out Basilio. He got 71 on his Berserker. We are a bit mixed, but we're mostly here to tank. And hopefully dodge the thunder. Virgie can't take Devil Seed, would need to learn for that. And Juna here got 93 in magic, even though it's just a wizard and not the best variant, but still, that's pretty good, you know. Also, a big point against Summoner. Summoner is weak to Frost. Is a no-go. Fire, Frost, Lightning and Wind are completely no-goes. Which reminds me, how does the Faker do actually? Faker Wind, so also no Faker allowed. What about the Commander? Commander could actually work. And weaknesses there is pretty even, not super strong. But if you actually use it to buff our people, with this here for example, move them a little bit back and forth, it might be okay. Master, also a big no-no. Assassin, also no-no. Sniper. Sniper could also work. I think it's mostly physical. So we could maybe put Stroll as a sniper in. Although, I'm not sure if I have leveled sniper with him. Probably not. Yeah, sniper's not leveled. Although the difference is not that high actually. Could go with gunner instead then. No, actually I think I keep Hulkenberg as a general.
Leave it to me.
And simply use her to buff ourselves and so on. Oh, we can still purify this thing, which I wanna do actually. Strength and magic only +3 though. Prevents frostbite, doesn't sound good enough. Why do you want to keep this game? The others are much better. Ah. Well, you won't need it though. And the amulet, is there anything we would really use for me? You could take. Oh no, wait a minute. We actually want to take you, right? No, we won't. We want to take you. So we could switch it out for +4 to everything. Anything else? Buff, but we already have that. Also, +2 is a bit weak. Evasion against fire and other things. No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Give her the +4. I think it's the best we can do. Just try to purify this thing too. Make it a bit stronger still. And then Hulkenberg will also be in the party. Let's see, Basilio must be in the front. What? Basilio here. In the front, the others stay in the back, and hopefully this will be enough to put an end to Lois. But before we do that, since I fully leveled our Dog Knight, that means he can finish Moor's thingy. Moor's last request.
Unbelievable. You've truly fulfilled your task? Your abilities know no bounds. Why, it beggars belief. Incredible. Utterly incredible. Incredible.
So, you get even more imagination and a few roots actually, which you might still use to upgrade a few more things. Get us a slightly more or bigger head start, let's say.
Wow, he's really gushing this time. Though I'd say you definitely earned it.
It cannot have been an easy journey, full of meetings and partings, trials and joys, all from which you've come to find your own way of life. There must have been many people who have wished, worked, and given themselves for your support. Indeed, you could never have achieved so much alone. I see. If you have come so far, with motes of the people's light in your wake, then perhaps I was wrong, and the world is not lost to hope. A strange revelation, but I confess, I do not resent being proven wrong.
That's my reward. I hope so.
I'd like to believe that.
I'd say it's not a question of believing, but having the power to believe. The power to wish. Or more aptly for you, the power of fantasy is itself meaningful. Now then,
Our
I'd like to
fantasy.
present your next task. But, alas, I have none to give. There is nothing more to be done. With this, you have seen our mutual endeavors through to the end. There are two reasons. The first being that my knowledge of archetypes ends here. I have nothing more to teach. You have outpaced me on the path to the ultimate archetype. I believe I have helped you all I can. As for the other reason...
What's wrong? Oh, by the way, did you get that lost memories thing figured out?
Unfortunately, the rest of my memories have not come to me. However, I did arrive at a conclusion of sorts. Why was I confined here? And where in the world is this place? My apologies, but for now, I'll refrain from explaining my conclusion so simply. It could cast a shadow over the archetype's growth. No, more so your own.
What's that supposed to
What?
mean?
Do we have more Wanted Dead today?
This
Surely
room
not.
is not the remains of the Mage Academy. No, it's likely a place the two of you know very well. That you and I met was no coincidence. Everything has been connected from the beginning.
Is it a book?
If the hypothesis I've reached is correct, my memory will soon return in full, and I will gladly tell you all.
Are we in the book?
Though there is one memory I know for certain, beyond speculation. The reason why I wrote the fantasy novel. I mentioned once that in my youth, I went on a journey. I met many people in my travels, and it is for their sakes that I wrote my tale. As an ideal I hoped to make true.
No.
In your youth? You don't look that old
Not
to me.
even. Please,
You're
no.
talking like this is all way in the past.
Wanted Death is so
Ah,
cringe.
I suppose I am. I shared my stories with the people I cared for dearly, that we might dream of the same future, and thus strive toward it. I've no idea what became of them, or how they now live, but I'm glad to have remembered them. Their echoes have given me a new goal.
What else is there besides
Someday
besides
I will
Wanted
leave
Death
this place
today?
behind and reunite with my companions. I'd like to give you some tangible token of my appreciation as well. If we only ever meet in this mind space, I can't give you so much as a single letter.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, as am I. Thank you. When we met, I styled myself as your guide. But in truth, I think you guided me just as much. It seems he'd like to show his appreciation too.
Pet the cat.
Thank you, my friend. I'm glad we met.
No, it's not. You're lying, Deb.
The scholar in search
You're a
of
filthy,
utopia.
evil liar.
More.
Well, actually,
Keeper
it's lucky
and
playing on
heriter
our
of the Seeker's
early,
virtues.
since we
By
got
the grace of
European
his
time change here.
newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Dreams will forever elude our grasp.
Increase an archetype status bonuses by +3 while channeling it. Okay.
Thank you for this heart. I
So I guess the
truly look
archetypes that we
forward to
use
the
will
day
be
where you
stronger.
master the power of all archetypes and become a hero king, a great unifier of heroic spirits. We will meet again. Welcome.
Yeah, indeed, we will meet again. Hi. Any new mask I can do? Yes, General's mask. Any summons? Yes, a buzzing fly vessel. Although we could only use this sadly for the devil summoner. Right, so we fixed this guy.
What now?
Oi. I mean, it's a stronger variant because by default it's of a, well, higher rarity, right? Which means it does get more stat bonuses, number one. And number two, it can use the better summons. So yeah, it's definitely stronger. Oh yeah. I have a few points left here over two. Let's put them all into strength. Make it easier to fight. With our Dog Knight. So 70, 75. Oh, we also need to fix her up a little bit. Let's see. 96 here. So we can level maybe the wizard too to bring it to 20. So I think it gets a few more stats, right? No, not Tradicus. So Hulkenberg first with the general. So this is 22. Again, gets a few more stats. Gets a bonus for endurance plus 3 in this case. Pretty neat. Then was it Juna? Yes, Juna. I would like to try to get the wizard to 20. And we can. Which again means a bit stronger, access to another new skill, and 25 MP. Neat. The rest can go to Tradicus and try to finish the Samurai. We probably won't waste too much on the others.
I found new power.
Oh yes, regenerate. That's actually a good point. We are here on the Dog Knight, right? Electric, crit rate, hit up. Instead of assassinate, we do need some other spell. Namely, where is it? Shadow Dwellers? Yes, evasion plus 5. Now, what about the others that we want to use? Not Stroll, but Hulkenberg is on the general, right? So the general here has no real weakness, at least not for elemental stuff. We got a few pretty good spells anyways. What would be good for us? We could try the Shield Blessing, so that we have more MP, because when we use our AoE buff spell, of course we would buff ourselves too, right? What would make sense for us? Maybe a bit more defense so we take less damage. Could be useful. Recover medium HP every turn. That might be really nice. Because that is passively. Aim support. High range of consumables. Master Reveille. Recovers MP even further. More MP has something general. Let's... This you will mostly be buffing, right? So in that case...
Alright.
Make sure we survive longer, I guess. Now, who was next that we want to use? Not Heis, my Juna will be used as our wizard. So, and obviously, we want to have the magic circle, so that magic attacks are higher, right? The wizard is very fine in regards to defensive things. We have the thing that we recover MP already. Maybe a few really good spells would be neat, if you have access to that. This is all medium, right? This would be heavy. It's expensive, but probably a good idea. Any other spell as such? Nah, gold attack does like 300 damage. That's not enough. Could do more crit maybe. Might actually be a valid idea. Just spam the fire attack. It's all medium only. But yeah, I think more crit would be a good idea. There you go. Golden shower. I'm not surprised you made that joke. Sadly, I'm afraid it's not exactly enough. Problem with him is we don't have very much attacks. But it is what it is. He's let's see, the class itself is already dodging the 4 main attacks that he should be doing, and is also very good against normal attacks per default, which is very neat. His attacks actually take MP. Could have some a heat up, 10% more damage for him. And if he runs out of attack, we could just bring in an item or so, I think. Yes, we haven't unlocked it yet, sadly. For some reason, Brigida wasn't really available to us. So I think we did our best to equip our people as much as possible. We gave them equipment that should give them a good chance. Which is our waifu, Deb. Oh yeah, Deb. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Where was that? Notes. People. There. That's her true form. This is her true form, Deb. The other thing is glamoured up. Yes, right. So let's return to town. I think we have done all the things we could do.
Got it.
Actual lolly drive, yeah, right. So disappointing. And remember when the church was talking about, oh, already as a child she was looking so beautiful. She's still a child, man. She will always stay a tribe.
Now that you mention it.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, we still got another thing lying around, right? We have one more day. Maybe I can fix up something more, but then it's Louise.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Righty right, so first finish our quests.
Look at this.
I could do the Barton quest actually. There might be a possibility.
Shall we?
Still, where was the guy? I would love to spend more time with you, but I'm not sure if I can. Where was the guy? Where we need to go? Remember when Oda revealed that one of the most gooned over female characters in One Piece actually was a child that aged herself with a devil for up to 15 years?
Alright then.
You know?
Alright then.
I don't even know which character was that. Oh no, this is Yufa. But did we finish a quest with you? Will it cost me time? Oh, that will probably cost me time, right? Oh, I don't have enough wisdom. Alright, where's the other quest then, though? Yet another quest, right? Ah, here. I thought here at the Opera House. It's Bone.
Ridiculous.
I don't even want to say anything to that man.
Splendid.
Alright, I got you the thing. Go ahead. Hardest moves, but we still stay level 2, I guess. At probably place 2. What's our reward for that? A bit of courage, maybe? It is. Is it enough to bring us to level 5, though? Oh, come on, it's so close!
I'm off.
Yeah.
Alright. But we have one more thing that we had found, right? So... This thing was... blah blah blah, a blacksmith. So let's check out the blacksmith. Or everyone that sells weapon, I guess. If there's something like that.
What is Lord Richie?
Weapons. Maybe in here. Was most likely a retcon? Could be. Retcon like, don't do it. Oh yeah, we also still need to fix a weapon. So you are not having one, or you're not one of those that
What is it?
want to have that weapon, huh? Anyone else here who wants this stupid weapon?
Dear me.
Oh my, what to do?
What about you? No. Right, then let us go to the church to purify the one weapon. The arc was lame. I mean, it is what it is.
What's the world coming? All
Come
right,
on. Where could the quest for the weapon be? I really don't know. Hold on, we're not at the church way, right? We're in a completely wrong spot. Yeah, protect the people of the country.
This is the most foul down.
Well, whoever's doing that.
New marker injection.
He doesn't look like
Church. Where was the church?
Alright.
I think up to the left. Is to master shotguns. I mean, yeah, I don't think he really cared about that, to be honest. I was just like, yeah, I do it. Leave me alone. We are rank 2, and Luis is first. And as far as I'm aware, you cannot get it any higher. It is what it is, basically. They have more or less fixed it to that. There are a few spots or a few times when you're hard capped. Not just number 2, we were also hard capped at number 26, I believe, for quite a while. Alright, look at this. It's now 380. Automatically increases all allies' attack at the start of battle. Well. That's not bad. Yeah. That's not bad at all, though. Ah, if you can, actually, and I don't forget it, I should still try to get to a magic shop.
All right then.
Where to?
Now, though, we could do Barden, I guess, but again, let me check if any of those weapon shops want to have our weapon, right? That we found. Probably not, but yeah. It looks like we missed a quest somewhere, or maybe it comes only a few days later, I don't know.
Well, then.
Actually, is there anything anything new? Not really, right? Oh, yeah, Thankless Katana. Well, if that is anything new, that is. Or maybe if I listen to them?
What is it?
No. Because you might remember, right? We found one weapon here. A broken one. Oh yeah, we also got 14 gold beetles. A rusty greatsword. But I don't know who wants that.
All right then.
Who wants to have a greatsword?
Where to?
It might be that I'm just missing it somewhere and there's a quest somewhere else, right? But I only have the idea to ask if maybe someone at a weapon at a sword shop wants to have something like that. Yeah, take it to weaponsmith. That's my idea. That's why I'm running around if anyone says, "Hey, remember?" But nobody here is really interested in it. Nothing I can do? Nobody here I can talk to with or such? I know, it's terrible.
Where
But
to?
it's what it is. No quest as such. Maybe I can only do it later? I don't know. Well, then let's see. Should we help Barden? Which we could. Do a quest there. Or should we help Basilio? You have high evasion when you're being attacked. This might actually be useful for the upcoming fight. Appraise? Nah, you can't appraise it. I'm pretty sure at least.
Porcupine.
Yeah, see? Nothing you can do here. Rusted greatsword.
All right then.
Where to?
I mean, maybe in the capital thing? I mean, we were here already, right? But
Let's
maybe they can appraise it? Because it's a capital or such? No, listen. Huh. I'm afraid there's also it, you know. There's just sadly no way to do that.
What is it?
At least not that I can see. Alright, let's see, we have purified the weapons, right? We have upgraded our stuff as much as we can, we set our thingies. Might be nice to get a few things from the magic shop. But that is only open in the night. But let's just talk to Basilio and make it so that he has more evasion against human and beasts, which might be useful in the upcoming fight. Hard luck, Jum. Remember when you're sold out? Also, he is ill. You remember when he hit his heart? Has something for that?
Huh? Oi! Vinka? Hey. Nah.
Nice to meet ya.
Nice to meet you.
Actually,
Truth is,
let me just Google the sword. Maybe I'm missing something completely stupid there.
oh,
Speaking of, serious?
Ah, okay, so I read about it, and apparently that's a quest you can only do a few days later. We already got a quest item that we only need in the future,
Thanks.
basically.
So,
Uh-oh.
I'll tell.
Dead.
Hey,
The same thing that you have. That Bess has. The thing that all of them got are injured
well then.
through the igniter experiments.
Sam. Right then.
Also, it's quite interesting that he uses the same excuse that you used and you don't get it, Bass.
Leave it to me.
Alright, so that is level 2. And again, hopeful
Hope you're ready.
this thing here will be helpful against Louise.
Listen. What in the world?
Still the clergyman. A coincidence? I don't think so. Alright, it's afternoon, so let's check out the shops a little bit more.
All right then.
Isn't that...
Any requests? Are I finished? No, right? Oh yeah, we might need to talk to Nuras actually. The next to last one might be useful. Before though,
Alright then.
we definitely need to go to a weapon shop. To a pharmacy. No. Magic shop. Where is it? Yeah. Actually down there. Could also talk to Katrina, but I would rather prefer to finish Nuras.
Louise, I can see.
What would you like?
So, what are you selling is the real question. The answer is not what I wanted to see actually. What are you had better stuff to sell?
Let's go.
I wonder if you have good items against the fight for Louise, you know? Let's see, Ambrosia, 50% to all allies. Yes, 20. Revive someone? 10 more. Amnes, oh yeah, these are the good shit. Reset, oh god, I need so much of those. And same thing on the enemy. Also the same thing to one ally. Much better. Now, who's available for my followers? Oh, we could also talk to Juna and bring Juna to level 8 actually. Ooh, that's tempting. Are we using her in the fight? We do, right? All very tempting. But I think we should fix up Juna first because we actually use her in battle. I guess Nuras needs to wait a little while longer. Time to snipe? No. Well, kinda yes, but it's really important that you, I think, that we finish these things. Something like that. That we finish our fighting characters first, since they switch so often between available and not available.
Should be fine. Thanks.
That girl's amazing. I'm kind of emotional right now.
She looks a bit rustic, but she might have what it takes to be a songstress.
Look at Myrtis now. Her audience is melting in her hands. I asked Capra to make some connections, and I think introducing Myrtis here was the right choice.
They got potential.
I think she's got potential.
Yes, she really does. If I don't watch out, she may just pass me up. Her voice, though, it lights a fire in my heart.
You came?
Oh, I just wanted to catch a few notes. But I must admit, you sing with a river of emotions, and it swept me away. I didn't expect to say it, but I was having a great time.
You don't say. Well, thanks. I'll take your word for it. As for me, I think I've learned to face my demons. There's nothing standing between me and my songs now, so you keep an eye out, because I'll be right on your tail. Next time we meet, we'll be sharing a stage.
Well, shouldn't you be off then? Take too long and I'll have a stage larger than this country.
There's that telltale confidence. I will be off, but do enjoy your time here.
The cheek on that one. But you know, my good man, I think this whole ordeal has finally shown me exactly why I sing. It's not the lyrics, it's not the harmony, it's the power of the song as a whole. And it varies. When Myrtis sings, you can feel her fiery passion. But for me, I want my music to give people hope, no matter how deep the despair. I want my songs to show people that there is always a light that they just have to reach out and touch. That the future is worth fighting for. I think that's what the world needs right now.
If anyone can do it, it's you.
I have to agree. I can only get better and better from here. Well, it would be much easier to do that if the world weren't under a constant barrage of tragedies. So let's work together to create a world where everyone can hear me sing in peace.
Yeah, it's always nice.
I'll expect a seat at your side. Every time.
I want my next song to bring a smile to every face. Something they'll love so much they'll hum across the kingdom. But more than anything, I want you to love it. My sister told me something once. She said I should always strive to get my voice out to more and more people. Journey has been difficult at times, but I'm so glad I never gave up. And as for you, you better be at my side, listening to every note.
Brand and an ally
The
chat.
ephemeral songstress, Juna, keeper and heritor of the masked dancer's virtues. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
A future filled with happy songs is almost here.
Oh, not bad. Vampire recovery.
All right, enough of that. Tonight we drink. You're stuck with me until the dawn.
Children are not allowed to drink, Juna.
Don't make that face. I just want to see what kind of music you like.
Juna's devotees all support me. That's nice, but we stay at 2, which is a bit sucky, to be honest. Yeah, exactly, Krebs. Exactly. Tomorrow the big day. We're up against Louise, and this time we'll be ready and waiting for you. Yeah, but we're completely over-leveled, and I hopefully have a working tactic too.
Somehow.
You two are able to call you a righteous prince, to tell the truth.
However.
So the story is that there's a prince outside we want to help, right? And we did help him.
May I speak?
But to win against Louise, our only chance we thought would be to name ourselves a prince. Grifucci stands no chance against us. After all, we call young Wenley in his backup. Yeah, that's right. But that was Reinhard von Lohengram, right? Was that the guy? Also, the prince, right? He was like in a coma for 10 years. He has like the mind of a 6-year-old or something like that. I don't think he would be a good fit right now. Yeah, he is the triple man. A ruthless, blonde-haired German. Blonde-haired German. Let's do this! Alright. Does that give you, Gallica, to level 7 too?
Right.
There's no reason you can't be a contender too. Prepare for the final battle.
That reminds me.
Grand entrance, or we will...
Okay then.
I'm sure we will make some grand entrance.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey, that's not me. It was talentless. Writer would literally name a blonde Bishonen anarchist Reinhard the Griffin. That's the part. We've done all we can, that's true. Although teleportation would be pretty cool too. But I guess arriving by wings is even cooler. Because creativity is clearly hindering sales, yes. The Japanese love their tropes.
This is where we end it.
Between him and the criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I hope at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Del. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country
Yeah, exactly.
being overrun with hordes of humans.
Those Franks, right? No, that was the
name.
Ottomans.
Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis
It's all the
would want
Portuguese.
that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Brella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
You know it is.
You would pursue peril.
Great.
Looks like we got another way to go. Game, but thanks for giving me the illusion of choice once again, I guess.
The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation.
Do I not have something to do at the day, during the day?
Fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince.
I guess he will arrive during the day.
He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant
yeah, a boy no more,
will finally make that known.
The journey of a hero.
This gambit is only a means to an end.
Like it's a metaphor, huh? Is this anime or?
Wow, it's really him! Welcome back, Your Highness.
Evening. Hey, that means the whole day was wasted. I could have done something during the day. God damn it.
It's His Royal Highness the Prince. We've been waiting for you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Finally. This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
Don't forget, Luis told us we can use any number, right? Which is not more than 4, obviously.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have come, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this...
No, he will show up.
Everyone would feel like fools.
He will do a grand entrance too.
Big grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
I mean, we could fly, so you can fly too, right?
His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived.
Wow, and Lady Juna as well.
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the room.
Let's head to the Hushed Honeybee Inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
Yeah, let's just wait through the masses. But the battle was the 23rd, right? Pretty sure it was the 23rd.
I was surprised at how popular you are.
Thanks for helping, Maria.
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very best.
Maybe he's leading an army of humans to attack us.
The gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight.
Was the battle at the
Come on,
24th
Maria.
only?
It's time you went to bed.
I mean, it could
I
be.
wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this.
It's never
For
happening.
Grace's sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill.
Oh.
Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what
Right,
comes
to
after.
kill Chad, you heard it.
We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
Let's kill him a second time. Or third time, I guess, depending how you count.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful. Knowing how far
Don't be
we've
such a
come, and how
doomer,
you've broken
Gallica.
your archetype, forged friendships, and taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
This is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. We've still got a long road ahead.
True enough. We haven't even won against Luis yet. And even when we do, that won't be the end of it. But it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends.
Were. Now I'm the prince.
Wait, what?
We were best friends.
Yes, we were best friends. What of it?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something.
There's something weird now.
Don't mind me. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis.
What? What
I
was
will find
that meant
victory
to
His Highness
be?
Personally, right?
It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
Alright, with that, the mage can have one more slot, which is actually good, because... who was it? Juna?
Right. Let's get some
Yeah, I think
rest.
Juna is... yeah, I think it was Juna. Who is using a wizard, so we can use one more slot.
It's been a while.
Mind control magic is a go. Oh no! Something like that, or maybe we are actually a clone of the prince, something stupid like that. Let's see. Important part is it was Juna. That's this guy here. We got a magic circle for more magic attack power. More crit. We got a crimson flame for a nice high damage attack. We could recover health, a medium amount of health, quite a bit. Hey Vic, nice to see ya. Oh Vic, you missed something in that regard. Let's just recover health, why not? You remember Juna here, right? that lady here, that appears to look like that, well, let me show you her true form. Where is it? Was culture? Where was it? Was it history of people? No, it was people. That tribe, yes. This is her actual form, Awake. That is her true form. The Nidia basically appear like small children, and they use glamour so that they are taken for real people. Oh no, selfies don't work. Well, you know how it is.
That man.
I got you.
I'm sure she's a 1,000-year-old dragon or so you don't need to be sorry. Oh? Oh yeah, the necromancer's still there.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne
Oh no!
fruit. We know where the true prince lies. Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gamble. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece.
They do, right?
Go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
Louis is gonna use the village. I don't know, man. It will be very interesting, I'm sure. I expect like 2 or 3 more 5-head twists.
I won't let you down.
Stop that. You never have before, and you won't start today. Try to relax. And don't let this weigh too heavy on your shoulders.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, give him hell.
Let's head there.
Can we talk?
Can we talk? Right now, Kalika? Are you sure about that? Travel of Voices. Yeah, I figured nothing would be done today.
This is all right.
Got my vote. Thanks, bro. How about you?
What to do?
Blimey! Something is weird in the whole city. I believe it too.
All right then.
Louise, gonna Louise. Can the elderly beat Louise? Like, really, really? Elder doesn't seem so bad anymore. That's right. Who's gonna kill you, you know? No. He won't. He won't. You'll see. We are boarding to victory here. Skating to victory.
Let's go see.
Hey, small boy. I hate Louis. He killed my mom. Really? Yeah, don't worry. I kill him for you. How are you doing, troubled soldier?
Let's go see.
Is there an achievement for like asking her 100 times? Can I just do that like so?
Let's go see.
Well, maybe not. It will take too much time. Oh, look at this! Hey, soldier.
Ready?
We got a cool scooter here. We got a blade scooter. I'm blading here. Bloodsport.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, Crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win. Give Luis the boot.
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me
I
like
really
Luis
don't
isn't
know,
even
man.
able to show at the royal capital.
I think it makes
no
no
way
sense
he'd run
to
away
discuss
from
about that.
this.
Just enjoy the
Anytime
fight,
now.
Fat.
Anytime.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Louis! The repost game will clearly be Etrian Odyssey? No! We are after Etrian Odyssey.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be
Battle with the
enough
last archetype.
for this
Who knows?
to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failings. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
What do you believe the people seek in the king? I mean, power sounds like the answer Louise wants to hear. Bloodline could kick us in our ass, right? So is it intellect? Let's just try with intellect. It doesn't really matter, right?
The intellect to resolve everything.
But resorting to force is never the answer.
Can intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Louise, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young
Dang.
candidate, have you or your party
Guess it's
any
about
final
to
speeches
say
before the
power?
duel?
We have
Not the
only
above
one
here,
thing
probably.
to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this! Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your word!
No! Don't say it!
You think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words. Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build.
Why is he swaying so
and
much?
You will die in its name.
The time has come. We're finishing this.
Alright.
Looks like we can't brute
So he's
force
level
this one.
60, apparently, but that doesn't need to be mean that much. It's all about the stats, right? Let's see what happens with a strong Crimson Flame. Can I hit him with that normally? Yes, the damage is not bad. So I could use this. Lowers the defense and does medium damage. This does heavy damage, but it doesn't lower his defense. Let's lower his defense, I think.
Okay.
Then you are a Berserker Frenzy. To all enemies? This is only once, and it's not for very long. Yeah, let's just go with normal attack here first. Phase 3, Phase 2, Phase 4!
Let us fight as one.
Deals extreme magic fire damage to all enemies. Hit evasion reduced. Oh my god, that's actually... That's actually interesting, but she's the last, so she kinda used it all up. So should we buff ourselves? We probably should, right? Could make a one-time weakness to ice, though. Tempting, but I'd rather buff my friends first. Let's see, we weaken him, we buff ourselves, and hopefully this does something. The stupid soul cry bullshit.
Can you endure it?
Oh yeah, I got this too! The protection from that. Oh damn it, we got hit! repel, that's right. Too bad we got it at a bad time though. So the damage here was enormous that we actually did. That is fine. And I think from looking at our character, right? Oh, look at this damage, it's so big. Let's weaken his weakness, his defense even further. Look at that.
There is no escape from me.
Huge! Humongous damage. But just to make very sure that we won't die, I will not buff ourselves. Should I buff ourselves? I mean, look at our Dark Knight. He barely took any damage from that. But he repelled one and was helped once. If he gets hits 4 times, that might not be very nice. What about our superfood? Like a barrier that nullifies stuff. And give it to our Dark Knight. So he's especially immune to elemental attacks.
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not.
I mean, she
hold
got like
back either.
97 magic or so, right?
Annihilate you.
Whoa! Could you please not?
I strike to kill.
Tough luck, blocked bitch. Weak, weak again. Oh my god, no, 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 no! No! That's exactly what I didn't want to do. I wanted... You're supposed to dodge that. You're supposed to dodge that.
One untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks.
We got Tsukuya for more defense, for more evasion. We got 5% evasion, and we got lightning evasion. No, I didn't forget it. I expected it. That's why I got all the evasion stuff on our knight. But out of like 6 attacks, we didn't evade a single one.
Aren't you?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster. You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to
Oh, the big reveal.
History as told by the Sanctus Church is a fiction.
Yeah, that can only happen a few times, that's a problem. Hulkenberg did it once, but that's it.
The land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa! Don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
Oh, that's why the church hated us so much.
Humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to
Because
say?
we are the antithesis to their churches. To their teachings.
Will soil His Highness's name no longer.
You believe it false. What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elder are actually humankind?
The real humankind.
Why wouldn't I know that?
Why would you know that?
His appearance as a boy is mere trickery.
What?
In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
Oh, is that now where our popularity goes down? Like in Persona 5?
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You.
It does, yes. I mean, I would expect it, right?
On which my utopia is built. Utopia?
What's happening?
What ails him?
Witness the truth, good people. You would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on, that's so cheap, man.
He's a monster. It's a human. The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster! It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Dum dum. To help anyone in need? Was he too idealistic? Was he too naive to win? Afraid. Louis called it trickery, and even my
Be
very
not
bloody.
afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self.
Oh,
'Tis
our
not
true
thy
self?
fate.
This is our persona? Hey, who
In
are
this
you?
moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
It's true.
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
It's already 1-5 head. At least 1-5 head. Took a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish,
Why does a prince
I know
talk
I
in
can
our
trust you to see them
voice?
through. It's
How can
always
this
been that
be?
way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
You're my mirror. The prince imaginary friend? Could be.
Are you well?
Strange dream.
I had a strange dream.
You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely
Come on, I wanted to
succumb
finish
his
this
spell.
today.
I don't know if he can
At least
withstand
mostly
the same
finish it.
magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your
The monster
people?
is you.
Shut up! Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire.
Attention now, really?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something.
Ah.
Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven.
That
to
is so
rest.
Persona 5, man. Did you really do this? Need to do the same exact twist again?
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too.
That's really
We'll head
cheap.
to my home and the prince's refuge, the Elden Sanctum.
The village is called the Elden Sanctum.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it.
Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
So dumb. It's so dumb.
Why?
Especially since it's literally the same story as in Persona 5. The exact same thing in the very game before it.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the Gauntlet Runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
You wait until Luis is an idiot and then you fix it.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation